frankly. You know, hands down, one of the biggest challenges for entrepreneurs, small business owners, anybody in business this day and age is just staying ahead of the curve, trying to keep up with the new technologies that are arriving every day, trying to stay relevant. I find it myself a personal struggle. I'm imagining you do as well. If you're reading, this, if you got this through an email, this video, or you saw it on YouTube or any other number of places, you're looking for something, looking for very likely how to solve your problems as a business owner, how to use AI effectively, whatever. I just want to tell you, it's not necessarily easy. I mean, using artificial intelligence is supposed to make all of our lives easier, and it really does and really can. The thing is, though, if you've heard the term GIGO, garbage in, garbage out, right? All through, from the beginning of computers, whatever you put into that computer, you're going to get out. So if you're not using it effectively and efficiently, if you're not putting the right inputs in, you're going to get bad output. You're going to get garbage. You give the wrong prompt to GPT, and you're not going to get the results that you want. And that's a struggle and a challenge, I think, for a lot of entrepreneurs this day, is just trying to understand and know the. Sorry, I got thunder going around here. If you start hearing it, but hopefully the power stays on here. I do have a phone connection, but connected to Wi-Fi, so maybe I'll lose us all together. Who knows? Anyway, I digress. Where was I at? Challenges as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, is just again trying to stay relevant. I think that's something that we all fear, is that one day our competitors are going to take us over. They're going to get a bigger piece of the market share than us, and we're going to be irrelevant. Again, that's why I strongly encourage you to use artificial intelligence and take a look at it. And it doesn't have to be all that intimidating either. It really, really doesn't. But again, garbage in, garbage out. So you got to learn how to use it. That's where the AI Creators Club came in. I mentioned it in some earlier videos as well. But I've been playing around with it a little bit here, and some of the training materials that they have out there is really, really good. They have an entire resource of like 300 different, good to use digital tools, for content creation, all summarized in a file for you. So, you just go and you click and you see it. I've gone through some of their training tools there as well. Some of their classrooms that they have. Like I said before, if you've seen any of my other videos, they have like 9 different studios out there that you run through different modules. I've been going through the faceless videos with AI that they have, and it's really, really interesting and really cool what you're able to do with it. You can start with Chat GPT, use it to create, like, ask it to create an image. Like the example they were running through was Socrates, and using him, using his, I guess, sayings or his quotations, and putting them into a video. They ended up using, showing you how to generate an image that could actually talk when you put it into, you could use Midjourney, for example. They're using something called Leonardo, I believe it is. Leonardo. It's another image creator tool. But again, there's so much opportunity and so much out there. Like I said, I've just started scratching the surface with some of these modules, and what I like about them is when you get into some trainings, I don't know how familiar you guys are with training material and some of the different ways that creators try to show you how to do things. They'll drag on a segment for an hour long. Here's how to log into ChatGPT, and here's how to write a couple of scripts, and let's wait for this to run. What I like about it is his modules are actually concise and to the point. So there's not a whole lot of waiting around time, not a whole lot of fluff, not a whole lot of, hey, where are you guys from? he really gets right to the point in the trainings, which I really, really appreciate. So far, I'm enjoying what I'm seeing in it, and I'm going to keep plugging away. Like I said, if you want to stay relevant, I would definitely recommend trying out the club here. 30 days, $1 trial membership there. You'll get to play with it, completely. Um, and for 30 days, you can go through and do a lot of training. So even if you only use it and only use it to download into your mind and get the feel for everything that's out there, it's worth the dollar. Hands down. Um, it helps you understand how to use the tools and how not to put garbage in, so you're actually getting good information out, which I really like. But I'll tell you, once you start playing around in what they have a members area. I'm just looking through some of this here. They have a chat community. I mean, it's much like a Facebook setup when you go. And it's not Facebook groups. It's a different group that you end up, or a different tool that you end up logging in through to access their community. But it's really great. And the admin, the trainer, is extremely receptive and extremely responsive in reaching back out to the students. I just posted where I first popped in, hey, I'm new here. Sort of gave a little hand wave and get a little 2 sentences of who I am and what I'm about. Thanking them for being there, and within no time, he was writing back, hey, what kind of business you in? So it's good to see that. It's good to see that it's a smaller community at this point, at least at the time of this video, but I definitely see it growing by leaps. Just on the way that he's able to present material to you, I'm really impressed with. And it's new because he's newly launching, which again is why it's so reasonable why he's doing the dollar 30-day trial to get into it. Why it's only once you stick with it for more than a month, it's $37 a month, which is really, really reasonable for for an educational platform like this. It really, really is. I know I've seen a lot of other platforms, maybe not AI driven, but they're definitely a lot more expensive than than that. So I definitely recommend checking it out. Again, if you're seeing this video in an email, I have the link in there. Make sure to click on it or email me back, ask for more information. I'll be glad to have a conversation with you. If you're seeing it in Facebook, wherever, you know how to get a hold of me. If you're seeing this video, it got to you somehow, right? So again, remember, don't be afraid of trying AI. It doesn't have to be as scary as it seems, but learn the tool. You have to learn it. You don't want to be putting garbage in because you're going to get garbage out. And that's another thing I like about the training. Some of the stuff that they show us is there's so many applications, programs, applications, whatever that you can use. So many tools. Some are free to start. Some aren't. ChatGPT has a free version, which I'm currently using, but they also have a modified paid version, which you're going to get a lot more out of it. When they're going through the trainings, they're showing you here's the free stuff. Here's the platforms you can get in to try to make sure it's going to work for you, and then you can upgrade later. So I'll always look for that too. There's always value in the free stuff, definitely. But yeah, it's definitely a great tool. Don't need to be afraid of it, but get the education because you're going to waste so much time. Midjourney, for an example, before I jumped onto this course, I tried playing around a little bit, just creating a couple small little images to play around with, and I wasn't using the prompts quite right, and chewed up a couple credits on the free version of it. So the more you can learn up front to write the prompts to get it to give you exactly what you want to see, you're going to save those free credits. And you'll save money in the long run too, as well as you start getting into paid versions if you know how to interact with AI appropriately. But hope you found this helpful. Don't be afraid of AI, bottom line, and just keep plugging away, guys.